There's magic in a tomato seed. It's a tiny package brimming with potential, a testament to nature's ingenuity. Think about it. Everything you need to grow a sprawling, fruit-laden plant is contained within this minuscule form. It's a marvel of biology, a self-contained instruction manual for life. So small, yet it holds the promise of abundance. A single seed can yield dozens, even hundreds of delicious tomatoes. It's a symbol of hope, a reminder that even the smallest beginnings can lead to great things. It's a connection to the earth, a tangible link to the natural world. When we plant it, we're not just growing food, we're participating in an ancient ritual, a partnership with the earth that has sustained humanity for millennia. We're nurturing life, creating something beautiful and nourishing from the simplest of ingredients. We're cultivating hope and joining a cycle of life. Each tiny sprout is a victory, a sign that our efforts are bearing fruit. It's a reminder that even in the face of challenges, life persists, pushing upwards towards the sun. Each seed is a chance to nurture, to learn patience. Gardening teaches us to slow down, to observe, to appreciate the subtle rhythms of nature. It's a lesson in delayed gratification, a reminder that good things take time, and to become a gentle caretaker. We learn to anticipate the needs of our plants, providing them with the water, sunlight, and nutrients they require to thrive. It's a responsibility, but also a privilege, to be entrusted with the care of these living things. Growing your own tomatoes is empowering. It connects you to your food source, giving you control over what you eat and how it's grown. It's a way to reduce your environmental impact, to support sustainable practices, and to nourish your body with fresh, healthy produce. There's nothing like the taste of a sun-warmed fruit you grew yourself. The flavor is richer, the texture is more satisfying, and the experience is simply more rewarding. It's a taste of accomplishment, a celebration of your hard work and dedication. But it's not just about planting and waiting. Gardening is an active process, a continuous cycle of learning and adaptation. It requires observation, experimentation, and a willingness to adjust your approach as needed. It's about guiding the plant to thrive. Providing support, managing pests, and ensuring proper nutrition are all essential steps in helping your tomatoes reach their full potential. Just as we nurture relationships, our plants need attention to flourish. Regular check-ins, a gentle touch, and a keen eye for detail can make all the difference. Our plants need attention to reach their potential. By providing the right conditions and care, we can unlock their hidden abilities and witness the miracle of growth unfold before our eyes. That's where pruning comes in. It might seem counterintuitive to cut away parts of a plant, but strategic pruning can actually promote healthier growth and increased fruit production. A simple, loving act that helps your tomatoes flourish. By removing unwanted suckers and foliage, we can direct the plant's energy towards developing strong stems and abundant fruit. So join me in the garden. Let's embark on this journey together, exploring the wonders of tomato cultivation and discovering the joys of growing our own food. Let's learn together without fear of mistakes. Gardening is a process of trial and error, and even experienced gardeners encounter setbacks along the way. The key is to learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward. The garden is a place for growth, both for our plants and for ourselves. It's a space where we can connect with nature, learn new skills, and cultivate a sense of peace and well-being. Learning. Each day in the garden brings new lessons, new insights, and new opportunities for growth. And second chances. Even if we make mistakes, the garden offers us the opportunity to learn from them and try again. We'll discover how to communicate with our plants, learning to read their signals and understand their needs. By paying close attention, we can anticipate problems before they arise and provide the care they need to thrive, and help them produce the best tomatoes you've ever tasted. Imagine biting into a juicy, sun-ripened tomato, bursting with flavor and grown with your own two hands. It's a taste of pure satisfaction. By the end, you'll be a true partner in your garden's success, working in harmony with nature to create a thriving ecosystem that nourishes both your body and your soul. Ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor? Get ready to savor the sweet taste of success, knowing that you've created something truly special. Why cut parts off a healthy plant? Because sometimes less is more. Tomato plants have limited energy. Left alone, they grow bushy, but that energy gets spread thin. Pruning helps the plant focus on producing big, flavorful fruit instead of excess leaves. Extra stems and low leaves drain resources and invite disease. By removing them, we direct energy to the tomatoes we want. Pruning also improves airflow, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. Crowded leaves trap moisture, perfect for blight and mildew. Thinning the plant lets sun and breeze in, keeping it healthy. Sunlight reaches the fruit, helping it ripen evenly and taste better. A little pruning goes a long way toward a bigger, tastier harvest. It's a simple step with huge rewards. Before we dive into the art of pruning, it's essential to understand the basic anatomy of a tomato plant. Think of it as getting to know the different players on a team before strategizing for the game. Understanding each part and its function will make the pruning process much more intuitive and effective. The main stem is the plant's backbone, the central support system that everything else relies on. It's the primary conduit for water and nutrients, so it's crucial to keep it strong and healthy. A robust main stem ensures that the plant can efficiently transport resources to all its parts, promoting vigorous growth and abundant fruit production. Leaf branches grow from the main stem and act as solar panels, capturing sunlight and converting it into energy through photosynthesis. These leaves are the powerhouses of the plant, fueling growth and fruit development. The more efficiently these leaves can capture sunlight, the more productive your tomato plant will be. We usually leave these alone, allowing them to maximize their photosynthetic potential. Healthy, vibrant leaves are a sign of a thriving plant, so it's generally best to let them do their job unless there's a specific reason to remove them. Unless they're old, yellowing, diseased, or touching the ground. Leaves that are in contact with the soil can become breeding grounds for fungal diseases, which can then spread to the rest of the plant. Removing these lower leaves helps improve air circulation and reduces the risk of disease. The real focus is on suckers. These little guys can make or break your tomato harvest. Suckers are small shoots that grow in the armpit where a leaf branch meets the main stem. They emerge at the junction between the leaf branch and the main stem, often resembling miniature versions of the main stem itself. If left unmanaged, suckers become new stems, diverting energy away from fruit production. This makes the plant bushy, overgrown, and hard to manage, ultimately reducing the size and quality of your tomato crop. A plant with too many stems will struggle to support the weight of its fruit and may be more susceptible to disease. Therefore, identifying suckers early and consistently is key to effective pruning and maximizing your yield. Knowing what to look for and where to find them is half the battle. So remember, main stem for support and structure, leaf branches for energy production through photosynthesis, and suckers for strategic pruning to direct the plant's energy where it matters most. Now take a moment in your garden, step into the tomato patch and observe. Find the main stem, the sturdy base of your plant. Trace a leaf branch, following it from the main stem outwards, and spot a sucker, nestled in that telltale armpit. Getting familiar with these parts, understanding their roles, is your first step to confident gardening and a bountiful harvest. With this knowledge, you're well equipped and ready to help your tomatoes thrive, producing delicious fruits all season long. It's a simple process, but it makes all the difference in the health and productivity of your tomato plants. Now that we know the players, let's move on to how to prune them effectively. Now, let's remove those suckers. The best time is when they're small, less than 3 inches. Just pinch them off with your fingers. It's quick and gentle. If a sucker gets thick, use sharp, clean pruning shears for a close cut. Avoid tearing, which can invite disease. While you're at it, remove the bottom 8-12 inches of leaves to improve airflow and prevent soil-borne disease. Start at the bottom, work your way up, and check each armpit for suckers. Pinch or snip as needed and tidy up the lower stem. Make this a weekly habit. It's peaceful and keeps your plants healthy. You don't have to do it all at once. Regular, gentle pruning is the secret to a thriving tomato patch. It's a small effort with big rewards. Let's keep going. Timing matters. Start pruning when your indeterminate tomato plant is 12-18 inches tall and growing vigorously. Prune in the morning on a dry, sunny day so wounds heal quickly and disease risk is low. Avoid pruning in the evening or when leaves are wet. Moisture invites infection. Think of it like letting a cut on your finger dry and scab. Pruning is an ongoing process, not a one-time job. Check your plants weekly for new suckers and remove them while they're small. Light, regular pruning is less stressful for the plant than a big, aggressive session. This keeps your plants open, airy, and focused on fruit. Make it a quick, enjoyable garden routine. Your tomatoes will thank you with a healthier, bigger harvest. Consistency is key. You don't need fancy tools. Your fingers are perfect for pinching small suckers. For thicker stems or large leaves, use sharp, clean pruning shears or scissors. Sharp blades make clean cuts that heal fast. Dull ones cause ragged wounds. Always sanitize your tools before pruning and between plants. Wipe with rubbing alcohol or a bleach solution. Dirty tools spread disease quickly. Keep a small bottle of alcohol and a rag in your garden kit. Make cleaning your tools a habit, just like washing your hands. Use your hands for the small stuff. Sharp, clean tools for the big jobs. This simple routine protects your plants and your harvest. Clean, careful pruning is the mark of a thoughtful gardener. Worried about cutting the wrong thing? Don't be. Tomatoes are resilient. The biggest mistake is cutting off the main growing tip. If it happens, a new stem will usually take over. Avoid removing too many leaves at once. Never take more than a third of the plant's foliage. Over-pruning stresses the plant. Under-pruning leads to a tangled, unproductive jungle. If your plant gets out of hand, start at the bottom and remove the largest suckers first. Make cuts flush with the main stem. No stubs, which can regrow or invite disease. Pruning is a gradual, gentle process. Every gardener makes mistakes. What matters is learning and adjusting. The garden is a place for growth, not perfection. Observe, learn, and approach your plants with a gentle hand. Your tomatoes will bounce back. Keep going, you're doing great. So, you've mastered the basics of tomato pruning and are ready to take things to the next level? Ready for advanced pruning? If you're looking to maximize fruit size and early yields, try the single stem method. It's a technique favored by many experienced gardeners for its focused approach. With the single stem method, the goal is simple. Remove all suckers that emerge from the main stem and train one strong, dominant stem to grow vertically, supported by stakes or a trellis. This directs all the plant's energy into producing a smaller number of very high-quality tomatoes. This focused energy results in earlier, larger fruit, making it a great choice for areas with shorter growing seasons or for gardeners who want to get a head start on their harvest. Or if you prefer a balance between fruit size and overall yield, use the double stem method. It allows for a bit more production without sacrificing quality. To execute the double stem method, let the first sucker that grows directly below the first flower cluster develop into a second main stem. This sucker is typically vigorous and well-positioned to support additional fruit production. Once you've identified and allowed that first sucker to grow, then prune all other suckers that appear along both main stems. This ensures that the plant's energy is directed towards the two main stems and their fruit, rather than being dispersed among numerous unproductive shoots. The double stem method gives you more tomatoes compared to the single stem approach, though the individual fruits may be slightly smaller in size. It's a great compromise for gardeners who want a more abundant harvest. As the growing season draws to a close, it's important to consider topping your indeterminate tomato plants. This is especially crucial in regions with shorter summers. Topping involves cutting off the growing tip of the main stem about 30 days before the expected first frost. This signals the plant to stop producing new foliage and flowers. By removing the growing tip, you redirect the plant's energy to focus on ripening the existing green tomatoes, ensuring you get the most out of your harvest before the cold weather arrives. Now let's talk about determinate, or bush, tomatoes. For these varieties, don't prune heavily. They are naturally more compact and produce most of their fruit at once. With determinate tomatoes, just remove the leaves that grow below the first flower cluster. This simple step improves airflow around the base of the plant, reducing the risk of disease and promoting healthier growth. Ultimately, the best pruning strategy depends on understanding your specific tomato variety. Know your variety. It's the first step to successful pruning. Remember, indeterminate varieties benefit from ongoing pruning to manage their growth and improve fruit production, while determinate varieties require only minimal cuts to maintain airflow and overall health. By implementing these techniques, you can help your plants thrive and maximize your harvest, enjoying a bountiful supply of delicious homegrown tomatoes. Don't be afraid to experiment and see what pruning methods work best in your specific garden environment. Every garden is unique, and what works for one gardener may not work for another. While advanced pruning techniques aren't strictly required for growing tomatoes, they can significantly boost your results, leading to healthier plants and a more abundant harvest. The key to successful tomato pruning is to match your chosen method to the specific type of tomato plant you're growing. Understanding the growth habits of your plants is essential for providing the right care. As you gain more experience, you'll develop your own rhythm and intuition for pruning tomatoes. With practice, you'll find your own rhythm and discover what works best for your plants and your garden. With the right knowledge and techniques, you can cultivate a thriving tomato garden and enjoy a season filled with delicious, homegrown produce. Let's finish strong and make this your best tomato season yet. After weeks of care, you spot the first blush of red, a reward for your effort. Each ripening tomato is proof of your partnership with the plant. The taste of a homegrown tomato is unmatched, dense, juicy, and full of flavor. Your careful pruning gave the plant space and energy to produce its best fruit. Soon, you'll have enough for salads, sauces, and to share with friends. Sharing your harvest spreads joy and connects your community. The confidence you've gained will show in every bite. You didn't just grow tomatoes, you cultivated abundance. Remember the satisfaction of nurturing your plants and watching them thrive. You've learned a skill for a lifetime of gardening success. Enjoy every bite, you've earned it.